Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is so good to be back recording booktube videos. Y'all just don't know how happy this makes me. But today I have some unboxing to do for y'all. I have my book of the month books that I have here to open up for y'all. I also have a book outlet order to show y'all today. I do not remember all that. I remember maybe 2 books I ordered from Book Outlet, but I don't really remember what else I picked out. I do, of course, know what is in my Book of the Month box. So, this is my April pick, my Book of the Month April pick. I did choose to do 2 books because I saw that there was a particular book that I knew I wanted on my shelf, and to have a Book of the Month copy was yes, because I think it is probably, I don't know if it's too soon to say this, but maybe the best read so far of 2020. I don't know. We'll see. Got my scissors. I'm just gonna cut open this box. I'm really excited about this choice because I've heard nothing but good things. So this is how the Book of the Month box comes. There's my first book. Surprise, surprise. It usually comes wrapped, but this one is not wrapped. So yeah, I have The Guest List by Lucy Foley. Oh my god, this cover, y'all, is beautiful. You probably can't, yes, can you see like the raindrops? It's like on a window, and there's like this like castle on a hill. This is giving me Clue vibes, which I've heard a lot of people say that this book is very much like the game Clue. But they speak really highly of it, so I'm excited to get to it. I know my friend Debbie is currently reading it right now. And I think she's loving it so far, so I'm really excited. It's a fairly short book. This is actually the June read for the Literally Dead book club. For May, we're going to be reading, oh, I already forgot what it is. I had to order it. It's on its way. I wasn't going to order it, but it was so cheap on Amazon. I think it was like $8. So I went ahead and I ordered it. Fragments of the Lost or something like that. I don't know. It'll be coming in very shortly. But anyway, this is the June pick for the Literally Dead book club, so I'm super excited about that. Book of the Month is $14.99 a month, and then any additional books after that is an additional $9.99, which that's not bad for a nice hardcover, beautiful copy of a book. $9.99. That's pretty much. These books are pretty much like a $30 or better price range. So Book of the Month is fantastic. I'll put my referral link down below if you want to check it out or join for yourself. You don't have to go through my referral link if you don't want to, but I'll have it down below if you choose to. So my next book pick was All the Ugly and Wonderful Things. If you saw my March wrap up, you will see how much I love this book, and this copy is beautiful. It looks like it won an award for Book of the Year, 2016's Book of the Year. It is well worth it. It is a beautiful book, y'all. This is about, oh, and it's got the Book of the Year mark on the back. That's what I love about Book of the Month. Their books are just so special. I don't know. I just love having their copies. I have my own little area of Book of the Month books. But anyway, a short way to explain it is like a forbidden love story. It's definitely looked down upon in the book. There's consequences that happen, but it's basically about a story of a young girl. We start in the beginning of the book. She starts off at the age of like 5 or 6, and of course she grows up, but she does not have a very good upbringing, and her name is Wavy, and her dad's like a meth drug dealer. Her mom's just a drug addict. She has to raise her younger brother Donald from like a very young age, and then comes in Kellen, who sort of works for her father, but he's not a drug addict himself. He's a very simple man. When they meet, Wavy is 8 years old and Kellen is 18 or 19. And then they become such great friends. Kellen kind of steps in and he sees what's happening and he sees that these kids are not being taken care of like they should, so he kind of comes in and takes over, and him and Wavy sort of have like this bond, and it just grows and it's beautiful, and I highly recommend it. Trigger warning for child abuse, but it's a beautiful forbidden love story. I loved it, and I'm so excited to have this beautiful copy of such a beautiful story. The guest list, like I said, it's from what I hear, it's very similar to Clue, but I believe, let's see, it says on the back, I'll just read, it's got a little blurb here on the back. An exclusive wedding on a remote Irish island. The bride, the plus one, the best man, the wedding planner, the bridesmaid. All have a secret, all have a motive, but only one is a murderer. So I'm very excited about that. I'll be reading this in June. And of course, Book of the Month comes with a little bookmark all the time. This one says, "This is the good part." They all have like little sayings on them. Love Book of the Month. Again, my referral link will be down below if you want to check it out. Okay, now to the big stuff. Y'all, I have been waiting to open this. I think I made this order at the very end of March because they were doing like a 15% off on their website, and I believe they are still doing it, so I'll put Book Outlet's link down below if you want to go peruse the website. You get such good books at such a great price. But I got all these books for under $40. I don't think it might not have even been over $35. I don't particularly remember the exact amount, but it was definitely under 40. So I'll just kind of pick up out of here. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I definitely forgot I ordered this. This is on my Amazon wish list. Okay, I need to take it off. This is Nerve by Jean Ryan. I don't know what made me pick this book up. I think Kayla over at Books and Lala recommended it in one of her videos. It sounded really good the way she was describing it. It says, to survive this game, choosing dare is your only option. Playing this game means playing with your life. Are you playing the game, or is the game playing you? V doesn't know if she has the guts to play Nerve, an anonymous online game of dares, but whoever's behind the game knows exactly what she wants, enticing her with lust-worthy prizes and a sizzling hot partner. With Ian on her team, it's easy to agree to another dare, and another, and another. At first, it's thrilling as the watchers cheer them on to more dangerous challenges, but suddenly the game turns deadly. Will V and Ian risk their lives for the grand prize dare, or will they lose their nerve? It sounded really good when Kayla was talking about it. And the cover's super fun. It's got a little bit of iridescent-y going on. Love it. Okay. Gotta order this one too. This is Jar of Hearts by Jennifer Hillier. And oh yes, I remember I got this one because she's got a new book coming out. I believe it might be out already. Yes, it is out already, called Little Secrets. And I just wanted to read this one before I grabbed that one and see how I felt about it and how I felt about her writing. But I heard this was a really, really good book. So a young girl basically goes missing, 16 years old. She disappears without a trace. Nobody ever suspects her best friend, Georgina Shaw. But 14 years later, Angela, who's the girl that went missing, her remains are discovered in the woods near Georgina, her childhood home. And then we have, it says, and Kaser, now a detective with the Seattle PD, finally learns the truth. Kaser was also went to this school and knew both these girls. Did her best friend murder her? There's also, it says, Angela was a victim of Calvin Jones, the same Calvin Jones who'd murdered at least 3 other women. For 14 years, Gio knew what had happened to Angela and had told no one. For 14 years, Gio carried the secret of Angela's death until she was arrested and sent to prison. While everyone thinks they finally now know the truth, there are dark secrets buried deep. Sounds really good. I'm all about a good YA mystery thriller, so I'm excited. All right, what else we got in here? Oh, I knew this is one I knew about. This is The Dream Daughter by Diane Chamberlain. I think I saw Gabby from Gabby Reads reading this, and she loved it. And we seem to be on the same level as far as, you know, our taste in books go. So I was intrigued by it. Basically, it does have to do with time traveling, so that intrigues me as well. I love good timelines, whether it's time traveling or just going back and telling the story from back then. But I believe this is a story of a young woman who she's pregnant, and I believe something is wrong with her baby, and she travels in time, like to the future, to like 2000. Hold on, let me read it correctly to you. When Carly Sears, a young woman widowed by the Vietnam War, receives the news that her unborn baby girl has a heart defect, she is devastated. It is 1970, and she is told that nothing can be done to help her child. But her brother-in-law, a physicist with a mysterious past, tells her that perhaps there is a way to save her baby. What he suggests is something that will shatter every preconceived notion Carly has, something that will require a kind of strength and courage she never knew existed, something that will require an unimaginable leap of faith on Carly's part, and all for the love of her unborn child. So I believe she goes, from my knowledge, she goes back, or she hops to the future to get help for her unborn child. And the brother-in-law that's mentioned in the synopsis, I believe he is from the future as well, but may have traveled to the past and fell in love. It just sounded fascinating and heartwarming, and I'm very excited to read this. And it's got a sticker on it, and that's got to come off. Oh, it's gonna come off easy. Look at that. There we go. Oh, I forgot about this one too, with another sticker. It's gonna come off though. Yeah. Okay. Good deal. This is Cross Her Heart by Sarah Penborough. This is a paperback. It has the deckled edges. I love the deckled edges. I hear a lot of people say they don't like them, but I think it just adds character to the paperback. I don't know, that's just me. Or any book for that matter. So this is by the author of Behind Her Eyes, and I was just so wowed and still shook by that ending of that book. Y'all, if you've read it, you know what I mean, but I'm still shook. So I wanted to grab this book and see what she's got in store for us in Cross Her Heart. So I don't really know what this is about. I just saw her, I knew she wrote it, and I saw it was on Book Outlet, and I put it in my cart. I don't want to read too much into it. It says a very long synopsis, but it says at the top, promises aren't meant to be broken. A chilling psychological thriller about a dedicated single mom, her restless teenage daughter, and her troubled friends, about the secrets they hide and the past they can't escape. So I don't really know what this is about. I think it, just kind of skimming over the synopsis, I know it's a single mother turning 40 or near 40, raising a 16-year-old daughter. And there might be some troubles that she had in the past that are coming to the surface. I don't know, but I'm anxious to see what it's all about. And hopefully it gives me all the good feels that Behind Her Eyes did, because that was just crazy. Oh, I forgot I got this. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about... Okay, I knew about this one, but yeah, I forgot about the other two. Good thing, I almost placed another Book Outlet order not too long ago and picked these two books that I'll show y'all in a minute. But this is The Dreamers by Karen Thompson Walker. It's a small little book. I've heard good things about this throughout Booktube. It has a beautiful cover. I believe this is about, okay, yeah, I was just intrigued by it because it kind of gave me like apocalyptic feels. It says, one night in an isolated college town in the hills of Southern California, a first-year student stumbles into her dorm room, falls asleep, and doesn't wake up. She sleeps through the morning into the evening. Her roommate cannot rouse her. Neither can the paramedics, nor the perplexed doctors at the hospital. When a second girl falls asleep, and then a third, Mia, finds herself thrust together with an eccentric classmate as panic takes hold of the college and spreads to the town. Those affected by the illness, doctors discover, are displaying unusual levels of brain activity, higher than has ever been recorded before. They are dreaming heightened dreams, but of what? It just intrigued me. It sounded really good, and like I said, I've kind of heard a lot of good things floating around Booktube about it, so I thought I'd pick it up and give it a try. And then I picked up, I did remember that I picked this one up. This is Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. I have Sky ready to read. I just haven't read it yet, but when I saw that that book outlet had the second book, and this is hardcover, it's a really nice copy too. I decided to go ahead and just get it. Why not? If I end up not liking the series, at least this book didn't cost me much. But this is the second book in the series. All I know about the series is that there are these people called Scythes. Their job is basically like a Grim Reaper. They have to go around and killing people before the world gets too populated with people, because people don't die in this world. And that's pretty much all I know. I haven't read the first book yet, but I just wanted to have the second book just in case I fell in love with it, because I hear such good things about the series. Okay, these two books I almost ordered again. The first one, try to take the sticker off. Yes. This is Her Pretty Face by Robin Harding. I just read The Party by Robin Harding, and I wasn't impressed, but yet it was still a good story. So I heard fairly good things about Her Pretty Face, so I thought I'd try it and see how I felt about this book. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have a stay-at-home mom who is now going to be sending her son off to an elite school, a elite forester academy. And she is going to start living her life again. She's overweight, insecure, lonely, and she's desperate to fit back into the world. She befriends someone, and then it goes on to say, one of these women is not who she seems. Her real name is Amber Koenig, and she's a murderer. What? Okay, that sounds really good, so we'll see how it goes. It actually sounds better than The Party did, so hopefully I feel a lot better about this one. And then the last book I got is I Know You Know by Jilly McMillan. I also almost ordered this the other day. This is a hard copy, a very nice hard copy. Not sure what this is about, but I just threw it in my cart because I heard good things about it. It says it's a chilling and twisted mystery about two shocking murder cases 20 years apart and threads that bind them. Ooh, is this gonna be like a timeline kind of thing? If it is, I'm all about it. There was a murder, and then 20 years later there's another murder. It's the same location. Now Detective John Fletcher, the investigator on the original case, must reopen his dusty files and decide if the two crimes are linked. But the clock is ticking and lives are at risk. So I heard it was really good. I don't want to read too much more into it, but yeah. So that is it, y'all. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books for under $40 for sure. Might have been somewhere between $35 and $38, but no more than that. Definitely a good deal. at Book Outlet. I love Book Outlet, and every now and then you can find like a fairly new release copy. So I always just go pretty much daily and just check and see what they got out there, just to make sure I'm not missing out on anything. So these are all the books that I got, I guess, for April. Like I said, I ordered these Book Outlet books like at the very tail end of March. So they came like sometime the first couple weeks of April. And then of course my April picks for my book of the month, which I'm super, super excited about. Love book of the month. Again, my referral link will be down below if you want to check them out for yourself. I think it's a great way to get beautiful books for a great price. And like I said, if any books you add on from there is just $9.99. I mean, you can't beat a hard, I mean, this, look at this for $10. I got this for $10. This is not sponsored by Book of the Month by any means. I don't get anything from this. Using my referral might get me maybe some sort of discount. I don't even know, but I'll just have it linked down below if you want to check it out. You don't have to use my referral link, but you know, just putting it out there for you. All right, thank y'all so much for watching. As always, hope y'all are all staying happy and healthy, staying at home. Hopefully we're all getting a lot of reading done. I've got a lot of listening done, which I'll be talking about very soon in an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, so let me know in the comments down below, what have y'all all been reading? What have y'all been up to? How are things going? I have not left this house at all for the last, it's probably been 2 weeks. It's strange not like leaving and going anywhere. I went to CVS the other day and thought like, it was just like a huge road trip. It was crazy. Thank y'all again so much for watching and being patient for my return. I'm so glad to be back making Booktube videos for y'all, having more time to read. I'm super excited about that. I'll have all these books linked down below on Book Outlet if they're still there, if you want to check them out for yourself. Hugs all around, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.